Hi coloring friends and welcome back to my adult coloring channel. Yeah, today's video is just a simple color and chat, color and company. So grab your coloring project and join in or save it for later when you have some time for coloring. So this video is actually a plan to not edit it. So yeah, I will just take my time and relax a little bit, color a little bit, and that's all. So I think this is the book Fairy and Fantasy 1, one of my 10 books to finish. This was in my coloring plans video, and this page actually is kind of funny. It was in my plans video, but I had already decided that I won't have time to color this one, that I have to skip it, color it some other time, because there's so many images in this bag, if you saw this video, that I want to color and that I thought that more important for me to get started with. But just yesterday I looked through my books again a little bit. I always have my my books from my plans next by on a share, or I have this back lying there, and then from time to time I just look through. I think I will just color a little bit while I babble, because that's the purpose of this video here. So, and I just thought that I never get started with this image here. I wanted to color this one here for so many years already, and there's always something, sounds silly, but more important to color somehow, and then I never find basically the time to color it. So, and yesterday I thought, just, you know what, I want to color this one for so long, just get started with this finally, and hopefully finish it, so that I can finally check it off my of my personal want to color so badly list. Yeah, as I said, I really wanted to color this one here for years already, and so I'm happy that I finally started it actually. Yeah, and I just started with a marker base here on this unicorn. So I basically took a few different markers and then just shaded a little bit. And I went a little bit over with pencil just to intensify the shading a little bit. And this unicorn looks, I find, like almost finished. I just want to intensify here the hair of the mane and everything. Because this I want to have really bright colors and a little bit more vivid. So, but other than that, I think this unicorn is, good enough. And I call it done, so to speak. Yeah, and then I just started to color her in a little bit. And you can see it's quite a nice start actually. So I colored this one yesterday and this morning a little bit. And now I just wanted to actually shade her face. But I think I will switch to another page in a moment, because actually I wanted to work on a different page here and with some different mediums, because I just think for color and shade it's always a little bit more fun if I use maybe some water-based mediums or just some mixed media, because pencil is just so extremely slow. Even though in a color and shade it doesn't matter, because this is not meant to be a tutorial or anything or color long, so actually it doesn't matter if I'm quick or not quick. The purpose is that you hopefully also have something to color and just put me in the background for just having some company and not being alone while you color. There's just someone who babbles in the background, and so I get that only really some of my loveliest viewers will watch this here and listen to my babbling here. But yeah. So. But still, I wanted to use Inktense today. It's just, I will grab them in a moment and get started with them in a moment. Yeah, now that I've started her face, I want to work a little bit on it. So, I have to say, yeah, that sometimes I really get the most stunning comments from my lovely viewers. I'm really amazed sometimes how kind you all are. I mean, yeah, it's just really, really nice. This is, yeah, what keeps me actually going. Yeah, if this is like just entertaining for someone and someone just likes to view my videos, that's all I need, basically. So this yeah, one thing that I thought I could share with you, and this is I wanted to show you the images that I have started from my plants video. So I know not so many will watch these type of videos here where it's just, call and chat and babbling, because I'm not the best chatter. There are better channels out there for this type of content. But that's a perfect opportunity for me to show you actually what I was working on so far and what I'm working, or what I will continue to work on, which are the pages that I have started already from those plans. So just as a little bit of a sneak peek. And that we will do in a minute, I guess. Yeah, actually I wanted to film I call them entertainment videos. So videos in which, it's not only the coloring and the babbling, in which it's more like, like completed pages, hauls, tags. So every video that is more for watching, basically, and not only for having it in the background. And yeah, my plan was actually, I have to film a whole video. So this is something that I need to do. And then, the other video that I really want to film is my most colored in artist. But yeah, I was just not in the mood today for these type of videos, because they take quite a bit of preparation time, as well as you have to just look for the stuff and get it ready. And later when you're done, it's tidying up or getting everything organized again. So this is actually also just time. And I don't know, I wasn't in the mood for it today. Just wanted to color. And then I thought, okay, then maybe turn on the camera just on the side. Nothing serious. So no. When I do color longs or something, then I always feel a little bit pressured, so that I have to make haste to hurry up. Don't waste time or so. Because it's actually quite important to film the whole process. And that coloring is just it just takes time, and so I make haste and want to get everything done as quickly as possible. So the nice thing with those just column chats is no pressure. So, and I thought this was just, yeah, the perfect video for today. Yeah. Okay, I think I will show you quickly the images that I have started in this coloring period, so to speak. As of today, it's the 30th of July. I hope I will bring this video to you quite soon. As I said, I plan to not edit it, so should be actually fast for me to bring it, hopefully. Oh, what did I wanted to say? Yeah. Oh God, I forgot what I wanted to say. But we are not in a rush today, so no problem at all. So no editing, nothing. Yeah, it's gone. I forgot what I wanted to say. It's just gone. Okay, I will show you now the images that I have started in this period. Now I remember. It's the 30th of July, so end of July. And I have basically colored three images in this coloring period. Should be 5 at this point, because, my plan is to have one finished page per week. So I'm a little bit behind, and but I plan to catch up in August, and then from next weekend on I really want to concentrate on just finishing pages, and then I should be able to catch up actually. So this is anyway one of those images that I have started from my plans video. This is a Christine Karen image, and I can just say I would love to finish all my started Christine Karen images and start a bunch of other ones. I just love her so much. So now I also worked in the Mouse Guard coloring book by David Peterson. I showed this in my plans video, and in this book I had actually 3 whips, and I just continued this page here a little bit. So I just worked on those flowers here, and now it's basically only the snail that needs more shading and the mouse here. So, and then this page will be done, and I will call it finished. So this is one that I should be able to finish quite quickly. Just really sit down, focus on it, and then this one is done. So this is something for next week, I think. And then the other whip that I had in this book, just recently I published a video from this page here, actually, how to I like or why I base layer in my books, even in double-sided books. And I just finished up this side here with those flowers and leaves here that was missing. Well, a little bit of too strong light, but it's very dark outside, so we need it. So I also here went over a little bit with some shading on those leaves, because those were a little bit pale, I think. So those need a little bit of shading. The rest maybe not. But yeah, so those two. Then I also worked in this Hexenstücke. This is Tales from the Witch's Cottage by Hannah Colden. And I decided to get started with this little introduction page here, and I've worked with Inktense here on this one, and I went over a little bit with pencils here to give a little bit. It was not, it doesn't felt finished to me, so I went over with pencils here, And then I only need to finish up the coloring here on this little house here and the steam. And then the rest will be all water mediums, or, you know, I will use either Neocolor 2 or watercolors. So this is then just the fun and the reason why I wanted to start this image, basically, because I just really wanted to have fun and play a little bit. And I hope this paper, this should take some water medium, basically, I think. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing and having some fun here, and hopefully be able to create something, yeah, nice and creative here, hopefully. So, the moment it doesn't look that stunning, but hopefully it will. Then I worked in my A Witch's Book by Coco Wyo. This is also a book that I really like, and I want to add many more pages to this book. And I decided that I really want to get started with another page. So basically I did marker base. So there was one weekend on which I just sat down and did some marker basings, basically. I also started to shade her face here. But I have to say that, yeah, as you can see, her ear is not shaded, her neck and chest area is not shaded, and then it always looks a little bit strange, like flowing in the air. But it will look better once that is, yeah, all done, and the lips and eyes and everything is done. But yeah, so this is the color scheme that I'm heading towards here. Then let's take a look. I also worked in The Witch Season. This is by Ajana Prasarina, one of my favorite books, and I think this is not the only one, but most of her images, most of her books I actually have as PDF books, and I noticed that I tend to not get back to PDF books. So yeah, I started a page in this book. You can see that I just did marker base. I used my old Ohuhu markers, yeah, really the old set on which they didn't have any names, and the numbering system was a complete different one, and I thought this was good to just use those, and so that I don't waste it, you know. And then I really like the look of this one. Is already shaded a little bit, and on this one I just went over, you know, with a very light Prisma, no, it's a Polychromos. It's not even the white, it was a light blue Polychromos pencil, and just give some shading, and I think that looks actually quite nice. So I will go in and add some more shading with some darker colors to intensify those creases here. But, you know, just going in and providing the highlights is giving some texture on those trees here, and it's a very fun way to color these. A little bit more quicker way. The background is done with a Neocolor, and I plan to do all this part also with Neocolors, and her done with marker base and pencil, I guess. So, and you can see on such small areas here, the paper didn't warp or buckle. It's, yeah, was good to use here. So this is this one. Then I decided I really need to work in Cute Witches by Jade Summer. This was one of my favorite Jade Summer books. And I had started the page, but only the skin were done. And so I continued to add some marker basing here. And just yesterday I actually worked on her skirt here and added some shading. And I really enjoy to work with those marker bases and then go in with a white pencil, add in the highlight area, and then just work normal, and this creates really nice contrast. I don't know if it's visible with a strong light, but hopefully you can see it. I really like this technique, and you know, with a marker base and with a white pencil, and then, you know, work from there. Lots of fun. So, and then I did actually some more, yeah, base layering. it's back here. So I worked in A Fairy Lives in Every Garden by Destiny Lauritsen. This is one of the books that I really like, and I just, went in here and did some marker basing. So one weekend I think I marker based just 5 or 6 images, and had a lot of fun with that. This also takes time, but it was very relaxing and I just needed it at this time. And I like that I'm slowly adding some finished pages to this book. So it's getting there. If I have this one done, it would be my the fifth image finished, and yeah. And then I also worked in Fairy Fantasy 3. So this is, I think, the Christine Cairn book in which I have worked the most so far. And I think it's a book where I have the biggest chances of finishing it. And I just marker based this image here. This is also one that I wanted to work on for a while now. And so I decided to just go in and just, with a marker base you can, so that you have your color idea just done, so to speak. And then it's only the shading that is missing. So yeah, so this one done. And then the last one that I also worked on is from Daria Sakirsoi. This is Fantasy and Fairy Cuties. And in this book, I have just started this image here, and on this one I did a little bit more. A little bit of shading is done already. Her hair is done. Her face is more or less done. So yeah, this is the other one that I had started. And these are all the images that I have started so far and how far I am with them. But I have also continued WIPs. So as I said, I finished 3 images, and so I think I will actually switch now to the project that I actually wanted to work on, and I will just continue her face later. I wonder... Oh wait. So I decided that I want to work in Fairy Fantasy 4, because in here I have basically this image that I also want to color for so long. At least since last year when I first saw it. And so let's put some pieces of paper behind here. Okay. So this is the page that I really want to work on. Let's put something on here so that no one can copy it. Oh, okay, and I decided that I want to work with Inktense on this image today. Let's just take a look. Basically, I thought that I want to color in her dress today with Inktense, because I think Inktense is a very nice medium to just get a quicker start. And it's very nice on when you start the page, when you have a quicker start, because then you can just see where the page is going. It has a little bit more color in it, and I really just like it. So, I will choose some Inktense to use, and the background I would love to do with Neocolor too, I think. And for this one, I actually have a very great vision, and I really need to practice my light, light sources, like images with light in them. This is something that I would love to practice. I have a great vision for this one. Not sure if I'm able to do it. But at some point I really need to get just started with it and practice it. Yeah, so let me just quickly choose some Inktense here. Whoopsie, sorry. So I want to have a dress fairly dark. So I think I will grab these 2 colors here. And I think that's enough. I will just work with 2 colors. Because when you want to have Inktense lighter, then you just use less pigment. If you want to have it darker, then, just maybe those 3. I don't know if this one is working very well. I want to have some kind of a kind of blackish color. This one looks more black actually. Yes, I will choose those. Oh, so this is wait, this one, and this one. Okay, perfect. Have them. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. I can just maybe zoom in a little bit. So, and I will get started with my lightest color, which is Payne's Gray. And I've chosen Neutral Gray and Chinese Ink. So, I will get started with this image here. And yeah, you know, I wonder basically if you are tired of me coloring Christine Karen images, because I noticed that I tend to do it quite a bit on my channel, basically. But this is really because I just love her art. I just love it so, so much. I would say, no, I'm pretty sure that Christine Karen is just really, absolutely my favorite artist. If it's for coloring pages or in general, I just really, absolutely love her stuff. So, and yeah, you know, when you just enjoy artists so much, then you tend to color a lot of this artist. And as I have this channel, I do it quite a bit on my channel though. So yeah, I wonder if you are bored of it, but as I said, I just really yeah, love her stuff so much. So, you know, I plan to do this video, my most colored in artists, and I can already tell you that Christine is my favorite artist, but that doesn't mean that she is my most colored artist, you know, because yeah, obviously I count those images from the start, when I started with the coloring, and I cannot remember when I found Christine, but it was not from the very start. And there are just some other pages that might be, maybe, you know, a little bit quicker. Just smaller ones or so. So, these Inktense here, I think they will provide a very nice texture. So, I don't plan to go over this with pencil. I hope I will like the texture quite a bit, and yeah, that I can just leave it as it is then. And for the moment, I'm just, you know, more or less, yeah, doing an overall layer with this Payne's Gray, which is kind of a bluish tinted gray. Really nice, actually. And I'm trying to build, of course, a little bit where my highlights are and where the shadows are. So where I want to have it lighter, I just put less pigment. For example, you know how I always color basically my images is that I leave the highlights in the middle. So I always do pretty simple and basic shading, if you so will, with not too difficult, yeah, where the light is coming from. I just always do the shadows here at the outlines and leave the highlight in the middle section. So it's really, really simple as that. and it usually looks good, so I'm okay with it. Maybe someday I will do it differently and do a little bit more artistically, but yeah, for the moment I really just enjoy it like this, because yeah, after all, coloring is a way to relax, even though for me it's also quite important, yeah, to just have this creative outlet, so you know, that I really can work creatively and express myself a little bit with it, I think. I don't know. I just, I was always interested in illustration, in images, in not in art, not the abstract art. I'm not into that, not at all. I was always for nice, beautiful illustrations. Oh my gosh, this was a little bit too strong, but hopefully with the water can fix it. So, going in here, adding some more shading. With it. My vision is actually to have this actually like a black. So we are far from having a black or blackish dress here. But yeah, still trying to build it carefully. Yeah, I also want to do the there is this type of memories tag which was created by Elm Colors by Erica, and I was tagged by Liz at Home, by the lovely Liz at Home. So if I remember, I will tag those channels that I mentioned. But as I said, I want to have this as a stress-free video creation, so most probably I won't do any tags. You just need to know something, then you may just ask, because I won't remember which channels I've mentioned later, and I don't plan to watch this back. This is the whole purpose, having a very easy, quick video here, on which I not really need to go back and watch it again, So I'm adding a little bit more pigment here. So, okay. Let's just check. We need some, this I think will be very dark. Here is more of a dress. And then in this area it will just go over into the background, I guess. So I could do this background with Inktense or with Neocolor. Maybe. Yeah, the thing with the Inktense is those are very textured. And I think Neocolor, it's more easy to get them a little bit smoother. But it's a lot easier to color over Inktense, obviously, with pencils. While on Neocolor, I think this is not so great. And maybe for this light effect, it would be nice if I could color over with pencil. If not with pencil, I would need to work with Neocolor, which is possible, of course, but yeah, maybe I will do the background also with Inktense. Not quite sure yet. I don't think that I can do this all in this call and chat because, let me check, we are 35 minutes in already, and this video cannot be longer than an hour, otherwise I will have problems with the uploading and rendering. Yeah. Okay, let's quickly also give a layer here on her other arm. So yeah. So other than my normal plans of images that I want to color, just yesterday I agreed to another body coloring with the lovely Crystal Luna, and yeah, we decided, or we both actually wanted to color Thumbelina from Mariola Budek, and yeah. You know, the good thing with the body coloring is actually that if you want to color something, because you agree to do body coloring, it's more likely that you are actually doing it. So, and we really both want to have this page colored, so we thought this is just a nice trick to help us just work on it. So this is a page which was not in my plans, but it is one that I will color. And I think I should get started with this Thumbelina page soon. We decided to, yeah, you know, that we want to finish it in September. So there is actually quite a bit of time still, but as I have all those whips that I need to work on, I think it's better to just work on this one and get my start on it, because this is important for me that I get it done, because it's a body coloring. So that just said, those body colorings, those should have priority. And yeah, and also I also agreed on another body coloring with Erica. She had asked me after my my plans video if I would color something from Mouseguard with her, and I thought yes. So yeah, there's another one that I need to do. We decided to work on it in September. I don't know yet which page it would be. I just said to Erica that she should make a small selection of images that she would like to work on, and then from this selection I would like to choose the image that we are doing then. So this way we both have kind of the possibility to to select which image we feel inspired to work on, because you know, I really need inspiration to work on an image. If I don't have any inspiration for an image, I just cannot color it. Just yesterday I saw a video by how's the channel name? Miss Kunterbund, I think. Miss Kunterbund. Yeah, it's a German channel, and she made a video about the current upgrade box, and they always feature an artist, and then you get just some supplies that the artist works with to create his or her art. And in this box, yeah, it was abstract art, and she couldn't really relate to it and get inspired with it. It was basically just some, yeah, triangular shapes, and then, yeah, that was all. All the art, basically. It was just a triangular shape, and that was all. And it was really not inspiring for me either, I have to say. And yeah, so I really need inspiration to color something or to work on something. Without any inspiration, if I'm forced to do it, then it's no fun. And I mean, the whole purpose of this hobby is to have fun and find some relaxation. So yeah, so that's why I want to be included in the selection part of an image when we do body coloring. It was in the beginnings of my coloring, I also joined in a body coloring, and I wasn't inspired at all by the image that the person shows for us to color, and I never finished it. Basically, I started it, but I couldn't do it. So yeah, without any inspiration it doesn't work. So want to have stronger shadow here. I actually really would like to activate it because this is the fun part. I wonder if we still can do that in this color and chat. Because when I watch people or other YouTubers or color tubers work with Inktense or any other water-based medium, for me the most fun part is actually to watch how they activate it. I think that's really the fun in it. So this must be very dark. And then here. Okay, I think or I just pause my video for a moment so that I can just finish up my Inktense base here and then come back with the activation part, because I see we have 45 minutes in almost, and you know, when I do the Inktense coloring and don't plan to go over with pencils, then I actually take a little bit of time during the Inktense coloring. So yeah, let me just pause this video and I will be back in a second for you. So see you. So okay, here I am again. So I just finished the shading here. It just took like 5 minutes or so. I was almost done. But yeah, now I want to activate it because I always find the activation part fun to watch. I even if people doesn't talk or so, I just like to watch how those water mediums are activated. I find this very therapeutic, and I also have to say that I really like the look of those Inktense when they are not activated. So this is also something that I actually quite like. So wish me luck that it will look good when I activate it. And you see what beautiful light color you can get just by not adding too much pigment. So I think I will work my way up here first. and I'm using my brush here a little bit. I move it. I don't know how to say it. And we have some, and yeah, from time to time we need to take away the pigment. So, and then I just work my way down here, where I want to blend it in. I just take away the pigment from the brush, and then work my way down here. So here, so this is actually quite nice and dark. So I'm getting a little bit quiet because I am concentrating now a little bit more because I don't want to go over the lines, So, but I actually really just thought when I'm doing a color shot like this and not editing it, it will be very quick to put out the video, basically. Which really would be nice to create a quick video. Yeah, you see I'm concentrating, talking nonsense here. But I can use this footage here hopefully for next week, next weekend, so that I have something to put online. And here is a hair strand that makes it a little bit complicated. Okay, need to clean it quite a bit to get rid of all the pigment from the darker colors, so that I can have my lighter colors here. I hope the paper won't buckle too much. Oh, this is getting very dark. Oh my gosh, this is so dark here. Okay, I need some more water. I think that I completely lost the pattern that Christine had drawn on here. So this is a little bit of a bumper, because I had plans for this pattern, so, but who knows, maybe I can somehow draw it back in. Oh no, oh mein Gott, ich bin jetzt drüber gekommen. Oh. Okay. You know, those Inktense, once they are set, they won't move again, so so this you have to keep in mind. And I have to say, to work with those dark colors is not so easy, basically. My brush is quite wet at the moment, which is not so good. Often people say that they work with a blender pencil, which I haven't tried yet. Why it's so wet? I don't have one at the minute, but I plan to also get one with my next supplies order at my at an arts shop here. And then I also would try, or like to try, to use those Derwent blenders for activation of Inktense or Neocolor, because I guess they have a better water control, or like with those water brushes, sometimes you have to be very careful, because they just, they are sometimes so watery. It's actually not so easy. Okay. Mine is like extremely watery at the minute. Okay, trying to blend this in a little bit better. Okay, now it's only this part here, and then we are done, and I think we are at maybe an hour or so. So I think activating those very dark colors here is not so easy as I thought. But I hope it will look good in the end. So now it's basically just blending it in. Okay. Oh, this is how it looks so far, and it's not too bad. The good thing is that we can go over with pencil, over Inktense, so also with a lighter pencil to add in back some highlights, like here I lost them completely. Not a problem, I think. I hope. I hope so. So, that is done. It has to dry now, but it does create a nice texture actually, and yeah, for some quick coloring it's not too bad, I guess. I mean, otherwise this dress it's quite a big area of this image, would take forever, I guess. And yeah, the paper is warping a little bit because of the water, but as it's just limited to this area here, I think it won't be too bad, and it will flatten out in the end, I think. So that shouldn't be a major problem. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can live with it. Yeah, it looks okay. Whoopsie, sorry. Okay, so, yeah. Let's zoom you out a little bit. These were basically the two Christine Karen images that I have worked on today. I will continue on her now on my own. I hope that you enjoyed this color and shade, and let me know on which image you have worked. If you've colored yourself a little bit, I hope so. I hope you joined in, and yeah, thank you so much for watching or having me in the background, keeping you company. Yeah, that's always very nice. So I hope I will see you in my next video. And until then, take care, everyone. Happy coloring and bye.